We live in a generation where everybody's talking about self-esteem. We are the generation that gives trophies to the 7th place winners. It hasn't built self-esteem, it's actually diminished self-worth. Because the child that comes home with the 7th place trophy knows that he's a loser, but also knows that you don't believe in him enough to tell him you lost the game. Eile told us Noach. The B'ditchever says there's 2 Noachs. There's a Noach de la Eila and a Noach de la Sata. There's the Noach that you are, and there's the Noach that you could be. The self-worth of a person doesn't come from his actions or his achievements. It comes from the fact that there's somebody in Shamayim that we are destined to become. We feel good about ourselves when we're connected to that person. So when we live a life that's in consonance with the person that we know we can be, we have a tremendous feeling of self-worth. But that doesn't define our worth. The worth that we have is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the possible you, the person you could become. If you work hard and you put in the time, you'll see the peiros of living life in that way. Cain killed his brother because HaKadosh Baruch Hu would not accept his carbon. The pasuk says, "Ve'el minchaso lo shah." Nobody paid attention to Cain's carbon. When a person feels like nobody's paying attention to him, when he feels like there's no destiny, there's no plan, there's no purpose, then he feels like, what's the point? What am I doing with my life? I can even kill my brother because it just doesn't make a difference. The rectification of Cain was Elisha Hanavi. Elisha Hanavi was the son of a farmer, a simple family. And when the Aderes Eliyahu, when the coat of Eliyahu Hanavi's coat touched him, when the corner of his coat touched him, all of a sudden he became a brand new person. Why? Because his name was Elisha, Elisha. Somebody's paying attention to me. Cain was Ve'el minchaso lo shah. There's no possibility for me to be bigger. This is all that I am. Elisha Hanavi was the exact opposite. He was living on a farm thinking to himself, this cannot be everything that there is. And when Elisha Hanavi was escorting Eliyahu Hanavi to his ultimate passing to Gan Eden, he asked him, Rebbe, give me pishnayim meruchacha, which literally means, I want a bracha that I should be twice as great as you. But the Balei Chasidus say that it means, give me pishnayim meruchacha, I need 2 ruchos. Rebbe, when you're around, you always tell me there's 2 ruchos. There's the person that I am, and there's the person that I can be. And what's going to happen to me now? That's what Elisha was concerned about. Rebbe, when you're around, I can always remember Elisha, somebody's paying attention to me. Now that you're moving on, give me a bracha, I should always remember there's 2 ruchos. Noach is described as the maimin ve'eno maimin. He believes, but he doesn't believe. He knows that he's important, but he doesn't really believe it. He knows that he has a mission, but he questions his capabilities. He doesn't get onto the teva until he's literally forced to, because he keeps asking the question, who am I? Why shouldn't I be going down with the rest of humanity? And the answer is simple, because that's not your role. Every single one of us has a job. We are worthy because we are here. Our being present in this world means we have what to achieve. We don't need trophies, and we know that when we lose, and we know that when we win. But that doesn't define us. Our sense of worth comes from the fact that we are here and we are on a mission. It's my bracha to all of us that we should have the schus of always remembering that we're on that mission, always remembering us there's who we are and there's who we can be. And let's lead our lives to bridge the gap in between.